Hey, I'm Sage. Welcome back to the Addictive Wellness channel. Today I'm going to share with you guys my experience of taking Pendulum probiotics for 3 months, 3 bottles over 3 months. But before we go into it, just to give you a little bit of background on this product, if you're not familiar with it already, this is a probiotic formulation featuring Akkermansia as the main strain. And then it also has a couple of other strains in there that are said to be very helpful with production of butyrate in the colon. Butyrate is the primary optimal fuel for colon cells, so it helps them have more energy to do their own job better, to heal the gut lining, etc. But Akkermansia is the biggest star here because what it's supposed to be doing is helping you with blood sugar balance. It's supposed to improve hemoglobin A1C levels and also decrease blood sugar spikes after eating. So I went into this with an open mind, very optimistic, very curious. Now let me first say that I don't have diabetes, I don't have pre-diabetes, so I am not necessarily the kind of person that this product was designed for. I am always looking to optimize my blood sugar though, because keeping generally lower blood sugar is going to be beneficial in terms of slower aging, and I'm all about longevity. So I started taking it with an open mind, just curious to see what would happen. Felt great during the whole time, didn't really notice any different things in terms of how I was feeling or anything like that. I did test my hemoglobin A1C before starting, and I tested it at the end, and during the middle I also wore a continuous blood glucose monitor on my arm for about a month. Now what I noticed with that was really interesting because my blood sugar spikes after eating were almost non-existent. Now I eat a very healthy, very clean diet, no sugar, low to moderate carbs, I would say, but I was amazed that my blood glucose, even after a meal, was rarely going over 100. So that was pretty cool. Now I don't have any other times that I've worn a CGM before or after, so I don't have a point of comparison for that at this stage. But what I do have a comparison before and after was my hemoglobin A1C. And their research has shown that if you're pre-diabetic or diabetic, you're gonna see on average a decrease in your hemoglobin A1C of 0.6%. Now that's not a relative decrease of 0.6%, meaning let's say if you just dropped it by 0.6%, that would be like almost no change at all. It's an absolute difference. So it's going from something like 7 to 6.4. Now mine didn't do that. It actually increased by 0.1%. So that shows me that perhaps because of the way my gut microbiome is already and the way my blood sugar balance is already, I'm obviously not the ideal candidate for this. So that was my experience. If you guys have tried this probiotic product, let me know in the comments down below what your experience has been like, especially if you've tested your hemoglobin A1C before and after. Let us know down there what your results have been like, because just because it didn't work for me, that doesn't mean it can't work for a whole lot of other people. So many people in America and in the entire world have issues with gut bacteria balance and issues with blood sugar. And there's a huge overlap between the two. The effect of your gut health on your blood sugar balance is pretty huge. And I think there's going to be a very exciting future ahead where we don't just look to herbs or just look to vitamins and nutrients when we have different health issues, but where we can actually say, okay, this is what's going on with somebody. Here is a list of the best probiotic strains that we need to, 1, test for in their gut, and 2, possibly consider taking in a supplemental form. So I'm excited for that future, and I think it's great that a company like Pendulum is kind of spearheading that and putting out a product that is addressing a condition that so many people are dealing with. And I just hope that other people get better results from it than I did. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Before you go, please do me a huge favor. Click that like button below the video if you've enjoyed this, and subscribe to our channel and ring the notification bell. We share cutting edge, very exciting, easily applicable health information here all throughout the week, and don't want you to miss out on any of it. And when you do that, it's also so supportive for us as a small little YouTube channel, as a tiny little family business, and it just takes a moment for you to do. Thanks again, and have a beautiful day.